huddle and he rough and he mellow with double.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team's going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Zach Wolves gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
And now, David Fletcher. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Nope. 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Set and the pitch. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Lifted down the line and left. But this will land untouched. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fletcher at second. Rendon at first with no outs. Bounced softly in front of the plate. He indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
That is cool.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Jared Walsh comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Alexander is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Angels strand a couple. Angels nothing. Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now to the plate here is Lucius Alexander. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Lucius Alexander.
Pitch on the way. Late square, and this is popped up. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Batting center, the right fielder, Kavanaugh.
At the plate, Jeff Kavanaugh batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, Ralph James. He swings and lines it to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an NBA level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Stepping in now, Jared Sands. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Trout is there, 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
At the plate now, Sean Shaw. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Popped him up. Stassi waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Rangers leave a pair. We are still scoreless. Striding in is Max Stassi. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First offering. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Might have thought
That's
about
it,
it here,
ball.
but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
That's the ball.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2
2
and 1.
balls, 1 strike. Strike
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 and 2.
And he comes
Count is
back
full.
with 1 down and in for ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
That's low.
And that
Ball
misses
4.
for
Take your
ball
base.
4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No balls and 1 strike. Stassi gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball
That missed.
misses
That's the
inside.
ball.
It's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as
1
he
and 2
ran that
count.
in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking
That's the
ball
ball.
misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 and 2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball
That's the
early.
ball.
He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed
Full
pitches.
count.
Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Ready now with the payoff
Hey!
pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
1 and 1.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's
1 ball,
strike
2
2.
strikes.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In is Jorge Soler, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Angels leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Gavin Dawson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Batting 7. The left fielder. Outfield. Russell.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
So now to the plate, Pokey Russell. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. And that's the 2nd out.
Batting 8.
Next to dig in, Corey Major. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
In now, Reggie Adele. A ball and no strikes. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swinging a ground ball to third. Rendon has it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this.
My balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
And now for the Angels, David Fletcher, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. And it's fouled away. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Next up is Mike Trout, and if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled away. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Angels go down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Lucius Alexander. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1-0.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
We are into the box, Jeff Kavanaugh. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit out.
That's a good pitch right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
That's the ball.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First offering. Line drive, base hit to right. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitches are being caught high velocity. Go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
At the plate, Sean Shaw.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Now batters, third base.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in now, Gavin Dawson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. That's wide, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0. One pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Gavin Dawson becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Into the box now, Russell. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the third inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
So the next to bat will be Corey Major. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
1-1 the count now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit in the air to right field. And here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rangers 3 and the Angels nothing. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels first baseman. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kavanaugh is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Line drive, fair ball down the line. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
At the plate now, Max Stassi, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Correa leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Correa rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-run game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. One in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits.
I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my energy.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Reggie Adele. He swings and grounds it to short. He's right there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lucius Alexander. He doubled his last time up. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The right fielder, number 4.
So now to the plate, Jeff Kavanaugh, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now a drive out to left center field. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Ralph James, and it's fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Stassi. But it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but his award on the drop third strike. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Jared Sands. Singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. Striding forward now is the DH, Sean Shaw. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. He's set, here's the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Here comes the 1-2. Lined into left center. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jorge Polanco is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Ball.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed 3-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run for Jorge Polanco. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Angels are right back in it. It's now a 4-2 score.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
To the plate now, Jorge Soler. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Soler, 30 years of age. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
2-2 to Jorge Soler. No outs, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. At the plate now is David Fletcher. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Full count still. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in Arlington. It's the Rangers 4 and the Angels 2. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go as the third baseman, Gavin Dawson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
No, that missed. 1-0.
Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Soler. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Pokey Russell. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Foul ball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Corey Major stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Popped high in the air. Rendon moving to his left. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rangers lead it 4-2.